Hello and welcome to the Spotlight with Sarah. Today we're going to be talking about food, and who doesn't love margaritas and Mexican food? Today we are at El Mirasol, the new location on 1604 and Blanco. And who best to tell us about all the delicious things San Antonio has to offer than two popular local foodies are joining me today. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
We're so happy to be here.
Okay, we have Sarah Washington and Sonia Garcia here with us today on the Spotlight with Sarah. Now tell me your Instagram handle so people can look for you.
Yeah, so my Instagram is Sarah around SA.
Okay, Sonia's?
And mine is Breaking Bread in SA.
Okay, you got it, y'all. This is where you can find them, and where you can find us today is at El Mirasol, surrounded by some delicious food. Okay, but let's start with a popular drink, the margarita. You are having the chispa. What is that?
Yes, so this is the chispa, which is just a lime margarita, your traditional margarita, and then we have the tahini rim around the edge, so adds an extra kick to it.
So what makes a really great margarita?
Personally, for me, my favorite is just the fresh lime juice. You got to have that in a good margarita.
So how about you, Sonia? What do you think?
Well, I'll agree with that. I also like a really good tequila. And usually I just have tequila, Cointreau, lime juice, and a little bit of agave.
Right.
That's good.
Sounds yummy. Now I'm having one of their popular margaritas, which is a mango margarita, or a mango chispa is what he said it was called. And then it's got the tahini around the rim. Really tasty, and I already had a few sips. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's really good. Now you also ordered something else, something you really like to drink, Sonia. What did you have?
I just had some tequila on. They put it on ice, and I just like to sip on tequila. A lot of times at home, I'll just have some reposado and just sip on that.
That's a really popular thing to do now, have sipping tequilas, right?
Oh yeah.
So what makes a really great sipping tequila? What are you looking for?
I particularly like smoothness, so I just like it to be smooth, and really that's it for me.
Yeah. So we also have some really great food to go with our tequila and our margaritas today. We have the guacamole, and really the presentation is something that makes your mouth water immediately, but it's so pretty. I mean, the guacamole. What do you guys think about the presentation here?
I think it looks beautiful. Yes, especially
Yeah,
that
me too.
guacamole. Look at that.
And then it has the jalapeno, the roasted jalapeno there, which is nice. Also adds a bit of a kick, and it's just presented beautifully.
We like to take photos of food, and you said it earlier about was it the camera takes the first bite or something like that?
Phone eats first.
Oh, is that? I heard you say that, and I didn't know what you meant by that. That's what
Yeah.
you meant by that.
So you always got to take a picture before you dig in, and that's phone eats first.
Well, she has been taking pictures before we've touched anything, so you'll see a lot of those pictures. But
Right.
so when you guys go out to a restaurant, what are you looking for that excites you about the food, and what are y'all looking for in ingredients and presentation? What's important to you?
Well, I think one of the first things is you eat with your eyes first, and that's another thing that people say. You look at the food, and if it looks appetizing, more than likely it is appetizing, and you can see here all this food is so beautifully presented. That's one. Another thing that I look for is just freshness. Everybody wants just fresh food, and so those are a couple of things. I do like hole-in-the-wall places as well, so anywhere just to get some really good food.
How about you, Sarah? What are you looking for as a foodie when you go to a restaurant?
For me, I really love to look for just a good atmosphere, and good service also really
that's
goes
true.
a long way. You know, I'm very talkative. I love people, so to just be able to, talk with my servers or just the people coming in and going, it's just, kind of makes it an experience rather than just a restaurant. So.
And one of the things I love about the food at El Mirasol and even at the sister restaurant Soluna is that the ingredients, they just look very fresh. This guacamole looks like they just made it.
Yeah.
Delicious. The avocado slices in the ceviche over there look like they just prepared them, and the queso fresco on the enchiladas. Oh my God, that looks to die for, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. What is your favorite dish when you come to Mirasol?
Mine personally, I love their lobster enchiladas. Those are just out of this world, so I would highly recommend those if you haven't had them.
Okay. How about you, Sam?
I love their fajitas, but I also love their enchiladas, especially that one over there.
Oh yeah, the trio.
It's the enchilada Soluna. Yeah, Soluna, the trio.
Yeah.
But also, we've got some right here, and it has some meat in there. I like to eat a lot of fajita meat or asada.
It's delicious, and oh my gosh, the rice and beans they're colorful, they're beautiful. The refried beans look spectacular to eat. They look so delicious. And this one, is this a taquito over here? It might be part of the un poquito de todo.
I think it is actually.
So that, yeah, you get like in one of the plates called un poquito de todo, which is this one, you get the large platter, and then you get a taco, and it looks like it's maybe it's a quesadilla. It looks delicious, but it all looks so delicious. Now, how about the chips? Does that make it or break it for you in a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, you guys?
Definitely.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
You want them crispy. You want them sturdy as well. To be able to hold whatever it is you're dipping it into. And in this case, we can also have it with the ceviche. So,
There's nothing more disappointing than getting a scoop full of salsa or ceviche and then your chip breaks. So we love that they have the sturdy.
Okay, so we couldn't have a whole show about food without actually trying some of the food, okay?
Right.
We usually, in TV, we don't usually try to eat too much in front of the camera because you never know what's going to happen. You might choke or something. But we promise we're going to not try to choke on you. We're going to taste these items here. And I'll taste test the margarita one more time just so that you see.
I haven't tried mine.
This is the mango margarita.
That sounds delicious.
And they make it fresh squeezed fruit, fresh mango. But you can also have it with strawberry. And the tajin on top is just the best. So how long have you guys been foodies?
Back in 2005, I received my first smartphone. And back then, I was traveling all over the U.S. and training. And I would go to restaurants and take photos and send them back to my friends. And back then, you had to pay for data.
Yeah.
So they didn't want the photos of the food. But one of the first things I remember is that I was in search of the best eggplant parmesan. So anytime I went anywhere, I would try the eggplant parmesan, and then I would take pictures of it. So I would say since back then, I've always loved food. I just love any type of food. I like just about everything.
Are you pretty adventurous with your food too?
Oh yeah, I'll try anything. I'm honestly not a very picky person, which I guess, would be good for a foodie, right? And I've had my account for probably about, I would say about 3 years now. Maybe 2.5.
Well, you're pretty young though too. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call 23-year-olds? Gen Z. She's the Gen Z population here.
That's right. I'm kind of on the border, Gen Z, millennial. There's like a little debate about that, but either one.
So what got you into being a foodie?
So actually, for those of you who probably don't know, Sonia's my aunt. So Sonia used to go on, foodie adventures all the time, and she would take me with her because we're very close. And so I just started taking pictures when we would go out to eat for lunch or dinner, breakfast, whatever it was. So I started taking some pictures of my own, and so she was kind of my inspiration behind that.
Oh, thank you.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
And so you guys, do you? When you travel outside of San Antonio, that you also explore food and post about the food?
Yes.
Yes. It changes from breaking bread in SA to breaking bread wherever.
All over the world.
Yeah.
So what's been your most amazing place to travel and discover new food that you would never imagined?
Well, it probably have to be China.
Really? What did you find?
They have these ancient eggs and
100-year-old?
Maybe it's 100-year-old egg.
I think I've heard of them and I didn't have them, but tell me all about it because I could not.
Well, first of all, they're very pretty.
Okay.
In my opinion, they're pretty. I thought it tasted like a normal egg, and I love eggs. So number one thing is the presentation of it. It's just beautiful. Right. And so that would probably be my most memorable.
How about yours?
So I think my favorite experience outside of San Antonio is probably when I went to Costa Rica with some friends. Very similar to this kind of food. I remember having fresh ceviche every night and just margaritas, and the food over there was wonderful. So great.
Yes, thank you, Christian. Christian is working with us. He's making the food delicious. Christian, the food is amazing.
It is.
You want to come in and say hello? Pop your head in and say hello. Un poco más cerca, hazte para acá. Here's Christian. He's made sure that all of the food is delicious. I don't know if you can see him or not, but gracias, Christian. So Christian has been saying that another thing you guys look for as foodies is service, right?
Right.
You mentioned that. That's an important thing.
Yes, and I have to agree with Sarah. Yes, service can just make everything more enjoyable. It really is. When you actually get to talk to the person that's helping you out, and sometimes you become a regular at places and they recognize you and they know what you're going to order. That's also really nice.
That's the best feeling.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
So should we try an enchilada?
Yes, I think so.
I think we should.
Okay. All right. I'm going to bring this plate over here.
Okay.
All right. Put it here. I might, I need to bring, hold on. I'm going to get the silverware. Oh, here it is right here. So one for you, one for you. One chipotle. Are they all chicken?
This one looks like the verde.
Yummy. Oh my gosh. This looks so good.
I'm going to give this a try then.
Yeah, give it a go.
Okay, guys. Here's the ultimate taste test.
Everything is just so flavorful.
And delicious. And I love that the corn tortillas are very soft. So El Mirasol also has great salads. If you want to come here and eat on the lighter side. I like to order one called, it's a seafood salad. So it has a crab salad with lettuce, and it's delicious. The dressing is very light. Really tasty. Yeah, it's very, very good.
I've never had one of their salads, but next time I'll have to check that out.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, that's my favorite one here. Anyway, so many great menu items here at El Mirasol. You guys, this is definitely a place to come check out. This is the new location. We're sitting on the patio, which backs up to a really pretty golf course. They have fans in here, or you could sit inside and enjoy more of the music, more of the ambiance that they have on the inside of the restaurant.
Beautiful music.
Beautiful, great place to try, especially as summer is starting in San Antonio. Time to enjoy the outdoors and enjoy friends with great margaritas. Cheers! 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 Brindis! And thanks for watching The Spotlight with Sarah. We'll see you soon.